Hey everybody, it's Chrissy Key Rollins here, and I like to check in once a week for a weekly Oracle draw, and it's Wednesday, so why not go ahead and dive into it instead of letting the week go any further without knowing what's up in this energetic cosmos that we're all saturated in and is affecting our day-to-day life, whether we're aware of it or not. So the card that came forward for today is card number 17 in my deck of Rumi Oracle cards. I'm coming to you live here from our local community garden. By the way, it's one of my favorite spots, but it might be a little noisy in the background. So this is card number 17 in my deck, and it is the human gift. The human gift. So I'm going to read the poem that is associated with it, and we're going to talk a little bit about this human gift before I wrap up this quick little live. So here is your Rumi poem that goes along with this card. Oh, and by the way, if you can't see that up there, it says, "You have not because you ask not." I told you I love this part. Okay, the human gift. Oh heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. What is this talking about? Sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times, and in that gain greater peace and the realization that yes, it is safe to trust and surrender. Indeed, it is the only safe, sane, and sensible way to live. It is also the most fun way to live, and you are allowed to live this way if you choose. So for now, take comfort in this oracle just for a moment. Let your heart be honored and loved by you, and imagine that you can crack open a window in the dustiest chamber of your own heart temple to let the light of the divine stream in. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are, or soon will be, seeing with greater clarity and insight a situation that has been obscure to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive, so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to your wild imagination on your part. You are asked to trust in your perceptions, that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate heart nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others in the world around you. I love that this card came forward because this is exactly what was on my heart to share with you that I am feeling is up energetically right now. And this message is going to a specific part of my audience. This is for those of you that feel like you've been on the path for a while. You've been a seeker, you've been into personal development, you've been looking at yourself, you've been taking more ownership, responsibility in your life. You've been doing the work. And there are people in your life that aren't seeming to keep up with you. They're stuck in that other realm. They're still caught up in the past you and your old ways of thinking, and they're not making the same kind of leaps that you've experienced. And that's been fine, maybe perhaps a little bit until now, but now you're really feeling the weight. You're feeling that disconnect. It feels like you're speaking two different languages. It feels like you're just in two different worlds. If you're having this experience and you're also experiencing that other person that's completely non-interested in developing themselves, taking ownership, still seeing it only from their perspective, if you're not feeling like your perspective is being represented, being heard, being received, being honored, being validated within a relationship in your life right now, I believe that this is your opportunity to do exactly what this card says to do and use your sacred sight. See beyond this character that's in your life that's agitating you oh so much, and start to see how this character is divinity at work in your life to help you to see that there are still places that your choices, your integrity, your commitment to everything that you know to be right and true in your life is still contingent upon how somebody else shows up, what they say, how they act, what they do. And if you haven't made that correlation yet, chances are that's exactly what the divine is orchestrating in your life right now. Not for you to be right. Not for you to be right outwardly, but for you to be right inwardly. to allow the knowingness that's within you to be enough that you don't even need to convince another person in the room. And from that point, you, my friend, can stop misperceiving this other character in your life, and you can begin to unlock the divinity that their path is bringing into your path. So take some time to contemplate on that today. Take some time to reflect, because I know that I have some cycles in my life that I am pretty certain it is not my fault, and it is not my doing, and it is not something that I am making happen, yet there it is, yet there it is, yet there it is, over and over and over again. So as much as I would like to think that I have no participation in it, if it's showing up in my world over and over again, even if I'm not the one who's starting it or creating it or making it happen, it's still a clue that there's something in it for me. And when I stopped looking at it as, why is this wrongness still showing up in my life, to how is it that this situation, which I can see so clearly that I know that I'm so right about, how is it that it can knock me off my footing so much that I need this other person to know my rightness in order to be at peace within my own heart? Take that away today. I believe that is what is on deck energetically, and I want to hear, how is this showing up in your life? What kind of struggles are you having with it? How are you overcoming it? And I invite you to keep this conversation going. And if you're into Oracle cards, I invite you to come over to my Facebook group, bit.ly Conscious Success Now. It is the Conscious Success community on Facebook. I'm going to do a 3-card spread, and we can see what else the universe has on deck for us. And in the meantime, I appreciate you watching. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.